Welcome to the first full 2024 weekly challenges. So, we got some very unique ones. So we got beat maybe a tower in under 20 seconds, reach floor 2 of Tower of Ice Blizzards in less than 30 seconds, then you have to beat the secret obby in Snowy Cabin, and then find all the cones and enter the secret room in Tower of Slipping and Sliding. So we got some unique challenges. That's a lot of speedrun ones, because 50%. So we're going to start with maybe tower. Now maybe tower is like the easiest thing in the game. Basically, to get to it, you have to get to the practice obby, which is in the viewing area. So you just go outside, viewing area, and then you go outside, and then you follow this path for a while. So you have to go down the path, and then you'll see this thing on the left. You just got to take that. You got to go all the way up here. You'll see some more paths. You have to go kind of towards Tower of Cold Hands. And once you go there, you'll see this. I don't really know how to explain it. Don't go forward. You want to keep going on this line. Eventually, you'll see this little room, and that's how you unlock maybe tower. So you have to beat it in 20 seconds, or under 20 seconds. So basically, as upon joining in, you want to quickly do floor 1 like this. As soon as you get to floor 2, you just kind of want to get to here, then kind of want to wrap around here. Quickly do these head hitters, and then I recommend doing a wall hop to this other side. And then you want to go to this ladder right here, and then you just have to quickly go across this tightrope, and you can beat it in 19 seconds, just like that. Yeah, I type really slow. See, that's the first time. It's actually not too difficult. You just have to beat the thing really fast. But now we gotta go all the way to ring 5. And yes, I do go into the ring select because I want to get a rare ring select one day. I got a, recently I got like a kind of a rare one, but yeah, you just have to go to ring 5. Thankfully, I beat this tower like months ago. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, I re-beat this tower like a month ago, so I'm still quite fresh with it. So yeah, to unlock Tower of Ice Blizzards, you gotta go into the viewing area. But before that, you'll notice that the snowman's pointing towards the tree. That's the tree we gotta jump onto. So you wanna go to cat therapy, essentially, except you wanna take a right, and then you have to do this little obby right here. You'll see the snowman, you see the tree down there. I recommend having a little high graphics. And then you just jump down onto the tree, and that's how you get to Tower of Ice Blizzards. So you just have to get to floor 2 quickly. Now, yeah, as soon as you go in, you want to take as many skips as possible, so I recommend high jumping to here. It makes you get here very quickly, and then you have to jump on this. Quickly jump across these, then you just jump to the sign, and then you have to jump onto this spinner right here, and then you have to jump onto this like ghost thing right here because it's collidable, and that'll get you to the next one in like 20 seconds. So that's how you do that pretty quickly, as you see. Yeah. So that that's done, we gotta go all the way to ring 1. And you have to go to ring 1 because of the weekly challenge thing. Well, you gotta get to Christmas 2019, but the only way to do that is through ring 1. I don't know why I butchered saying that. So yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me in the music okay. I'm still adjusting things a little bit, I think. I shouldn't be because it's been quite a while. So yeah, you just have to go into here, go to floor 0. If you don't have the elevators you can unlock, I don't think it matters because usually this is allowed for the weekly challenge, like this to be unlocked. But anyways, you just gotta go to Christmas 2019. If you don't know, there's a guide somewhere. I won't put it in the description. I'm kind of lazy with that. But yeah, you gotta get to. Oops, you have to get to here. So basically, there's this secret obby like inside this right here. You just gotta climb on top of this. Just jump on top, and then you just jump on top of here. Oh no, this is the wrong obby. Oops. But basically, you have to jump out. You have to get like out of the snow globe. The way to do that is to get to the sky lobby. So you do have to get to the sky lobby. So yeah, back in 2019 when this event released, there was a secret obby that you could do in the event area. Yeah, that's how you get to sky lobby. There's a secret thing you could do. Let's see what obby, which would unlock a present. So basically, you have to get behind the sign. You'll see this. I recommend aligning, period comma keys, or go into the settings, in the game settings, not regular settings. You'll see utility button. You can just hit alignment, and that allows it. There's also like other stuff. So yeah, once you go across this, you gotta go all the way out. And Chloe made a video about it, so it's somewhere on this channel. But yeah, basically you gotta go all the way across, and then you have to jump down onto this platform right here, and then you just walk towards the tree. You are not supposed to die when you land there, but I think you have to go all the way across. Basically, you just have to go on that, jump all the way down, and then you'll pretty much be there. Also, this is not the sky lobby. I don't know how I got teleported up there, even though literally going through. Yeah, please, I really recommend aligning with this and then just not moving. You basically got to go all the way there, and then you have to jump down, then you have to go to this tree, and then you'll find out. So you get to look around and find out that all the tower stuff are outside. So yeah, there's pretty much not much. You just get to enjoy walking. Also, there's no music right now. I don't know why. I hope they replaced music. Yeah, once you're all the way up here, you get to fall down and pray you don't die. I didn't die this time. But yeah, you gotta walk all the way to this tree right here. Caution, the floor here might literally be lava, so please don't fall. So you have to land on this, don't die, and then you just jump onto this. Now you're at the secret obby here. So it's not too difficult, but yeah, you just start here, you gotta wrap around here, you gotta jump to this. And I've actually beaten this obby before, but it was like a couple years ago because I was bored. So yeah, it's not too bad. You just have to wrap around here, be careful of your head hitting, and you will die if you fall. I think it's actually just kill bricks, so for here. But you still don't want to fall, but yeah, just make sure you have a little bit. For this, you just gotta like do that, stick out around, jump to here, go on this, and then you have to flick around. Well, you don't have to flick around, but now you do. But it's very slight readable gameplay. It's 2019 obbying, so it's not that bad. And then you have to do this jump, this big wrap around, but be careful because it does go slightly. And then just go forward for this, so you can land in there. And then you just have to go here, you have to wrap around, jump to here, and then you just gotta wrap around like that, but be mindful to half stud. So yeah, it's very simple. You have to far jump to this, and then you just jump all the way around to here, trying not to fall through. And then you go here, and now you're in this like gameplay thing. It kind of reminds me of the 2020 obby, so maybe that has some resemblance to this. But anyways, at this point, just try not to fall down too far. You can kind of save if you know how to land. But yeah, very slight readable gameplay. Just flick around on these layers, and now you can actually save yourself if you land well. So you don't want to jump to there. Instead, you want to wrap around to the other side. And yeah, just trying to land on those Kubricks. I think they're teleporters. You just don't land on them. So yeah, you got this gameplay. This is a slope, so you can go on top. Don't fail this wrap around. It's really easy, but your character can get stuck. It's like wedged built or something. And then you have these ladders. They're not too bad, just they're a bit more difficult though. And you just gotta like get to the edge here. Let me show you. You want to get to this edge right here, and then you just kind of want to wrap around like that. It's not too bad. And after that, you got some pretty basic obby. Yeah, this is a pretty simple obby. It's not worth complaining, but yeah. Oh, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to relearn this because, well, I don't know all those locations, but I'll relearn them and then I'll guide you on them. But yeah, I think I'll just show the location. I don't know how that's gonna work. So yeah, you just gotta wrap around this, and then you have to do a big stick out, and then what I mean by that, it's like a 1x4. It's pretty easy. They're still failable though. But yeah, at this point, you just gotta do that, and then you have to jump on these ones. So be careful because you can fall really far down. And yeah, you have quite a bit to go, as it's kind of a tall obby, but it's not that bad. But yeah, you just have to do this, and you just have to go around. Oops. It doesn't take that long to get back, especially if you don't... What is this here? I don't know. That's just there for no reason. Maybe it's a skip. But yeah, I'm not really going to do cuts on this. I'll definitely do cuts for the, Stairs to Spare. The ice tower in Zone 2. I forgot what it's called. It's slipping and sliding, I think. Yeah. Alright, we're just going to make it back now. No cuts needed because we're already there. So yeah, now you just kind of want to like jump on these ones. So just be careful with them. Your character can get stuck a little bit. They're on the side. But yeah, you want to actually do these ladder flicks. I don't know what I was trying to do there. But you just want to flick to here and then jump up. It's just weird. But you just got to squeeze in these. Just try to like stay afloat in midair. And for this, you want to kind of wrap and then go in just like how I did. And then for this, just to line up. And then you can jump. And then you have some simple jumps after this. Just don't fail. You have quite a few ways now. And I'd actually have to Might do a cut. And then you have this long jump. Please don't fail it. But yeah, you just have this. Overall, not difficult at all. Then you have this. Then you kind of want to squeeze in. So you want to be towards this middle, and then you want to jump and go in. That's pretty much all I have. And safety net too. So yeah, once you do that, you have this like green stuff, and this would take you directly to the present, which was located right here. Present of Eternal Cheer. And yeah, King Sabi gives you that. Pretty easy. That's how you do that, and you get to see the outside world. So yeah, pretty cool event. I wish I actually got good at the game in 2019 said 2020. But hey, doesn't matter. Also, that looks like to be a steeple here. So yeah, that's that. Now we gotta go all the way to Zone 2. So yeah, I go through the select. Yeah, you get to go to Zone 2, the easiest zone in the game, because it's got the easiest, hardest tower. And that's like full area, not sub-realms. Sub-realms, I would be like, I don't know. Yeah, you get to go here, and then you have this. So basically, you just have to do the secret ending of this tower. It's not that bad. You just have to learn where all the locations are for everything. That's pretty much it. So yeah, as you see in the challenge, you have to find all the cones. To unlock tower, you just gotta go advanced tower. So now I'm gonna find every single location, and I'm gonna guide you. So yeah, let's get to that now. And now it is time for Slipping Psych. So it was made by Noob1920, so you could have completed it for that one monthly challenge, but yeah. Anyways, you gotta get 10 cones in now. I'm just gonna do like a guide on the floor up to the cone. That's just to make things faster. I'm not doing an entire guide on this tower, even though I probably should. So for floor 1, you have to pass this like initial area. So you have to do these like boxed off areas on this like Christmas-ish tower. It's winter themed really, even though this tower was like completable in September of 2019 or somewhere like that. So you just have to pass this. It starts off simple, just try not to fail too much. It also, yeah, this is a good tower completing if you want to get like skill with ice. But yeah, you want to get to this main section. Once you do that, you'll see this here with the question mark. You gotta hit that. So right before you do the snake thing, you have to go to this corner thing here. You just jump down and oh look! You have a cone. There's one on each floor. They aren't needed to complete the tower, but you may unlock something special if you do. We were in our prime when this happened. We had worshipped a totem as our god. We offered sacrifices. We prospered. So yeah, that's that floor. Now you have to get to floor 2. So yeah, I'll meet you at floor 2. Now we're on floor 2. So floor 2 goes pretty much good for like some of the floor. Yeah, at this beginning you don't have to worry about finding anything. And by the way, that's a decoy that actually doesn't have the challenge you need. So yeah, you're likely going to have a longer run in this tower because you don't have to do the first floor. And the first couple floors aren't too bad, just have good ice. But yeah, like very early on in the... Oh, wait, that's actually very early on. Now, there's multiple ways you can get the button. You could either get to this area and then wrap around to here, or at the very beginning, you could just jump to here and you get your cone. One day within our minds, we came across a powerful crystal. It glowed a powerful blue light, as if a raging fire was burning inside, yet it was so cold to the touch. So yeah, it's very early on, so that's my bad. Basically, you just gotta get to these ice parts, and then you can jump down, or if you miss it, you just gotta get to the very end of the floor, like you're about to get to floor 3, and then you just jump down, but yeah. You just have to get to right here. It's early on. It's after the first ice section on 2. So yeah, now let's go to floor 3. Now we're on floor 3. Oh, I just realized that. So yeah, floor 3, it's not too bad. You're pretty much good for an okay amount of time, but like actually also, try not to fail this. You could probably cheese this heavily, but I'm gonna do it legit. It's not that difficult. For this, you just gotta go across the wall. So try not to hit the ice, and then you can spawn this in. You want to spawn that in because these things move around. So you just gotta keep going forward until eventually it's done. Oh yeah, this thing. So you kind of have to like just push this across, and it like spawns a button challenge. Yeah, you get like Christmas-ish music. And then you kind of spawn this button because of that. Then you have to go across this cylinder, which is terrible to go across because it's ice. But once you know you're at that top layer, it's fine. So yeah, this is like, it's challenging difficulty jumps, but it's ice, which makes it 10 times more worse, even though it's like a genuine challenging tower. But yeah, anyways, once you pass like these cylinder things, you'll see this truss. you have to go behind the truss. You have to keep walking across this, and then you go down here, and you want to get kind of low and then just slowly go up, and eventually you'll go through, and you'll get the cone. I might have to disable these cones. I knew that the crystal had great power. However, our technology was not potent enough to make use of this power. But if we weren't powerful enough to release its power, then perhaps our idol could. I don't know what that means, but yeah. It means something with the boss, because floor 9 has a boss fight. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna guide floor 9 and floor 10 a little bit. So yeah, you just go behind this truss, and it's like somewhere in the middle. So yeah, after that, you're pretty much good until floor 4, and you're good for a while. Oh, I know where the fourth location. Yeah, I'll meet you in floor 4, which will take not that long because there's the outside. So yeah, see you in floor 4. Now we're on floor 4, so floor 4 is pretty cool. So I think I should just guide because there's some weird mechanics in this, but I'm just showing all the locations. I don't want this to take too long. So yeah, you have this weird mechanic. I just recommend pushing this around like a lot. And then you just have to go on top of this, and you have to go all the way towards the edge, and you have to be towards the very edge, and then you go through. It's weird. Just get momentum, but get enough so it's like you start going right there, but not too much. You just go to the very edge, and then you just ride around. Once you get it down, it's easy, but yeah. And as you go on the spoon, then you have to go all the way across. Trying to take too much damage because you don't want to die. And I'm pretty sure you have to do these weekly challenges legit too. So yeah, you want to make sure you know what the ceiling is. You can do headers and watch for that spinner. And then you have to jump on the spinner. So you have to be towards the very edge. I highly recommend T-pose. You don't need it, but it's better to use it because it's like really difficult to get these challenges without it. But I got it anyway. So yeah, once you get these buttons, yeah, this is why I want T-pose, so it's like much easier to get it. But once you get it, you just have to jump down, and then just don't jump. And then you have to get this button, and now you're gonna get the cone. So you gotta get on top of these, wait for the spinner to pass, and then just jump as much as you can. You gotta jump on this. You gotta go on this top platform, and you just have to kind of walk forward, down. Try to walk on the side so it's a bit more consistent. But yeah, you basically just have to walk down. You can walk onto these corners too, but yeah, you gotta get on this last platform, and you just walk down. It's towards the end of 4. You know where it is. So yeah. When the sacrifice began, all seemed to be going well. It wasn't until a chilly air enveloped us that I realized something was wrong. Oh, there's like one in this tower, but yeah, you could just get back up. There's a truss, you could just climb up, and you just have to wait for the spinner to go away, and then you just jump on that. Now, because we're pretty much on floor 5, I'm just gonna go onto floor 5, and I'm gonna have to show this outside. So yeah, the floor 5 location, it's kind of towards the end, but since floor 4's location is so close to the end, I'm just gonna keep no cuts. But yeah, you have this amazing outside section to do. Basically, you have to spawn this hockey puck thing. I don't know. And then you just jump here, you just push it off, and then it lands on one of these. Basically, that challenge activates. So I got the green challenge, so I have to do the green challenge. You can do whatever challenge you want, though. You just have to find that puck and put it on the right one. So we're going to do the green challenge. I'm really not going to guide on all this. This isn't like a commentary on it, but yeah. This challenge is just ice, so just kind of do that. So yeah, I really recommend being this tower for like ice skill because it's good to have a skill with ice, especially with like Christmas events as they're likely to be used there. But yeah, you get this speed. You get a jump boost. I just fell all the way down. I'll meet you back up there. I'm back, so yeah. I'm playing this tower. I'm like, I think I might actually have to I think I might want to make a commentary video on this, just like all this stuff. And it would not be a bad time to do this. So yeah, let's not fail this challenge again. Sometimes you just fail easy jumps. It happens. So let's not horribly fail that jump. It is very tight because it's like you have like increased gravity and increased jump power. I don't know how that works, but it's like you jump. It's kind of like normal, but not. I don't know. But yeah, once you do that challenge, you just jump up to here. And the reason why you need that puck, you need the specific one that lands on this, is because you need to push it towards the button. So yeah, that's why you just want to, if you want to do a specific challenge, you want to move that a bit so it lands. If you don't move it, it'll land on green every time. So just don't move it. unless you really hate that challenge, but it is a very easy challenge. So yeah, once you're done with that, now you actually have to worry about getting the cone. So you have this thing. Basically, you just have to jump. You just have to just use T-pose at the beginning. I don't know, just try to get across. But this is where the cone's actually located. So you want to do like this. If you use like shift lock, you'll see that it's in there. So you just have to go around, and instead of going onto the ice on this second layer of the end 5, you just simply do a walk around and you get your key. The features of our totem began to pour on a bright blue light. As the temperature dropped and the wind picked up, we only had a few seconds to scream before the surrounding area was frozen solid. And once you're done with that, you just get back here, and then you pretty much do the end, and then do the very end of 5. Because this is the end of 5, I might as well just count for the rest of it. Yeah, you need a button. Oh, I thought that teleported that. I swear to God that used to teleport you. I don't know, maybe this tower's gotten changed. But yeah, I think I genuinely need to do like commentary video on this. Anyone who has is gonna have like a random ton of views, especially if it was the location. Oh yeah, there's so many like momentum jumps with this. What happened? Maybe I'm not supposed to go that way. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way? I think yeah, you have to go this way. Now you're on floor 6. So yeah, now this is floor 6 time. The floor 6 button is actually towards the very end. Of course it's towards the very end. So you have to go on this ice thing, and then you just have to jump all the way to here. And then you just jump onto this, you go do these. And then you have this icicle to jump on. You have to time jumping off pretty well, actually. I'll meet you back up there. Alright, they finally made it back. So, this is where you kind of have to, like, just jump at the very top. You need to get momentum, so try to get a little far and then just kind of, like, do that. I don't know. Just kind of hope for the best, really. For this thing, as I said, you just kind of have to, like, go across it because it's ice. You just have to jump off and pray you don't hit your head. They're just kind of doing exactly what I did. You just have to jump on, get to the edge, just walk, jump forward. I guess that works well. So yeah, at this top one you have to worry, and then you have this dropper thing. And you guys might be asking, why am I showing the entire floor? Why don't I show location? Because it's good to know where the location is on the floor, and just know how to get to it on each floor. Even though I should just really guide down the whole tower at this point. Yeah, these things, just jump across all of them. It's just hold space pretty much. Oh yeah, you have these stupid things. So for this one, you just kind of want to wrap around on this top one, and that kind of solves the issue. And then you're pretty much good. So yeah, you're good for a while on this floor. And then you have these things. You just kind of want to jump on them. Even though you actually don't. They take you with them. That's nice. So you just got to jump on this. Oh no! That's not good. You want to be on the outer one, I think. I don't know. These spinners are weird. You just got to wait until you're at a good cycle with them. Just want to jump to the other one. And then you just kind of have to wait. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to go on the spin, and then you just want to jump on the other one, and then you just got to jump off. And now you have this ice section. Then you can hold space, which does give you a bit more control. So I recommend holding space as you want to do that. You just want to be careful in general. And then for this thing, you just want to jump forward and then just jump off. And then you jump on the zip line. And then you go here, and now you can get your thing. So I really don't want to, I don't know how to do this part. I haven't done this tower in a while. But what you want to do is you want to jump on this button, and you just want to jump across. This is the very end of 6. So yeah, just get to the end of 6, and then you'll see this puzzle thing. Just jump on the button, and then just go to the right. That's all you have to do. You just jump here, and then you get your thing. Yeah, that took way too long, and yeah, I kind of just want to show the locations, but I do need to like show what to do for 9 and 10 because, well, 10 because that's where it's located at, but 9 because 9 is kind of confusing with finding it. So yeah, by sheer luck, I was spared from a frozen death. Because of this, I witnessed a sight both astounding and terrifying. Our totem began to levitate and it floated into the sky. So yeah, just jump on the button, go to the right. And now I'm gonna meet you at floor 7 because I don't want to spend 15 minutes doing this on camera. So yeah, I'll meet you at floor 7. Floor 7 is pretty easy now. So yeah, and we're back. So yeah, also and the reason why I said that was because it's like a habit, and I fell to like floor 3, so I'd make it back. But yeah, you gotta get to floor 7 for this one, obviously. You gotta like pass these ice things. Be careful, these things spin, but essentially you have to get on top of this right here. Now, just first try to get off of this area because everything spins and you'll fall. But you gotta get on top of it. Now there's multiple ways you could either find a way to high jump onto there, or you could get to the very end and then jump down. It's probably better to get to the very end because you don't have to worry about trying to find a way up and falling. Yeah, you just have to do floor 7, and it's very blinding for some reason. But yeah, once you get to this end of the spin, you just have to, you can jump down or miss it entirely. Let's go. Alright, so let's not miss that entirely. I'm keeping that safe, and that was insane. So yeah, these things move too. Just be careful with them. Try to stay closer towards the wall like I did, because you could fall off that way, and just try to be able to see there. I think lower graphics might help, but I could be wrong. So yeah, you actually want to look where you're jumping and then jump down. But basically, you just got to be on this first of these 3, because you'll see these platforms, and then you do it. So yeah, those who survived were not safe yet. The totem plagued our lands with an eternal winter, and soon our crops were all gone. We began to fall one by one. I knew that this could not go on for any longer, and there was only one way to ensure that. So yeah, once you do this, just please go back how you came, and then just do these from above. Well, can't really. Basically, now you gotta get all the way to floor 8, and floor 8's a pretty unique one. So let's get to floor 8 now. I'm not gonna do a cut because floor 7 is a very short floor, but also because floor 8's interesting, and I kind of just want to show that. So yeah, when you do this floor 7 part, it's not that difficult. You have ice spinner on an ice spinner. It can be difficult to do, but not that bad. Basically, you got to get to floor 8. Now, the platform that you need is actually like it's right below you, and you have to squeeze in. But you can't. You have to tread lightly. So basically, the path is you just jump here, then you jump here, and then you jump here, I think, and then you jump to here, and then you jump to here, and then you just pretty much make it all the way across till you're safe. But if you look down, you'll notice that there's something special here. You have to jump on this specific platform, and then I highly recommend jumping down to there. Please jump down to there, so you don't have to redo all that. Basically, once you hit that button, which, because it's a button, you'll see this one-side squeezing platform. You just gotta squeeze through that, and that's how you get that one. So let's read this. I know that crystal is behind all this. If I can destroy it... Wait, I know that the crystal is behind all this. If I can destroy it, I can save this land from an eternal winter. It is a huge risk, but it must be done. I will leave these messages here for those who want to know the truth. So basically, you just gotta get out, and now you gotta go to floor 9. Now you really don't want to say anything about floor 8 outside. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. There's a guide for it somewhere. Can't be that bad, right? I haven't touched this tower in a while, but yeah. Anyways, I'll meet you at floor 9, and I'm just gonna commentate for the rest of the tower because I kind of needed that. So yeah, let's go to floor 9 now. It is time for floor 9 and floor 10. Yes, I did fail the outside once. It was like something over there. I tried to wrap around that, and I failed miserably. So yeah, if you're gonna do this, you're about to face a big threat. I doubt you can do it alone, so I placed a few machines nearby to help you. Once you can generate heat to melt ice for a small period of time, the other can counteract that. There's the threat's gravity, magnifying powers. Rest is up to you. Good luck. So yeah, you have this boss fight. I recommend having kill items or just be quick. And by the way, you can hold space to go quickly. Basically, what you need to do is you gotta go left. You gotta hit spawn this, which will remove the ice for a limited amount of time, which can let you do this push box section. And you have to do this floor to be able to get the crystal. It's a weird location, but basically, you have to do this boss fight. It's not that difficult, but you can take a lot of damage. Just try not to take too much damage. Yeah, you have to get this box. You have to go all the way up here. And then you have to go hit a button that's over here. Well, preferably, you want to get this because it lasts longer. So you get that first, and then you have to go all the way over here. And then you have to spawn that. And you have to get that timed button so you can actually climb this up. And then you have to get your jump power back. And at this point, you can hit this button. You're kind of going to, but it doesn't matter. Basically, you got to go all the way over here now. And then you have to get this button. You have to get the crystal that's on top. You just have to do that. Doesn't matter if there's ice or not. You just have to be able to jump on this. So try to just stay near it, and then just like hope it comes soon. And then you just have to jump on top of these spinners. It's probably better if you don't have ice so you don't slip off. Basically, you have to get this crystal in the center, and then you have to jump off. And then once you jump down, there's probably a better way. You have to put this crystal inside the heat machine, which you do right here. And then you'll hear sound. What you have to do is you immediately have to do a reverse head hitter down at the beginning of the wheat haven indicator. And then you go inside and you get your cone. You have to just do that. It's really simple. So once you get the crystal in there, you just go down to the beginning of the heat wave indicator, and you put it, and you go inside and you can get your cone. So now you just have to get to floor 10. You just have to do a simple obby. And once you do that, pretty much good. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Oh no, I'm not. It doesn't really matter at this point whether you use those. You just have to use them for the push box, really, that's it. And maybe for, you know, oh yeah, by the way, you kind of want to go around to the other side for this one. I guess not. I don't know, I'm doing everything wrong now, but yeah. Now you have to go all the way over here, and then you can climb the truss because you got that crystal in there. And because you went down, you got the cone. And now it's time for floor 10. So yeah, floor 10 is pretty simple. Please don't fall, especially below floor 9, because you'll have to do floor 8 outside and you could lose your run. So yeah, once you're here, instead of going to the wind pad, you want to go to the side, and then you want to jump off early because you'll hit the wind pad. And basically, that's how you get there. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Basically, you want to go on top of the sign, which is nice work for your efforts. I'm sending you to a place you haven't been in a long time, home. But basically, you want to go on top of the house, and then you'll see these platforms. You just have to do this. You just have to go on these platforms, and then you can get this, and then you can get your way back. Or you could fall to 9, and then make it back to 10 because 9's free. After that, but basically, now you have to go on the side, and then you go over here, and this is the secret area you have to go to. So you just go on top of this truss. So yeah, once you go on top of this truss, you just go down here, and since you got all 10 cones, you can do that. And then you finally complete this challenge. Yeah. It's kind of thing amazing. With only minutes of resurrection, the subject quickly regained strength and easily stopped the first toad. I theorize that their physical attributes were optimized by the influence of this ice crystal. With such beneficial powers, this could be your chance to make your mark on this world, Professor, especially with the new crystal entering your atmosphere as your assistant. However, I must advise you to take extreme caution. History has already shown that the terrors these things create, and you don't want to repeat it. And when you said you were going to change the world, I hoped it would be for the better. Yeah, anyways, once you're done with this, let's go beat the tower now. So, So now let's actually get this challenge done. So yeah, you can hit the wind pad now. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's the challenge. Those are this week's weekly challenges. Hope this is useful somehow. And yeah, I'll see you next week for some other challenges. Yeah, these challenges are pretty easy. This one can take a while, especially if you don't have locations. So I recommend just doing them. Yeah. All right. See you next week for next week's challenges.